Aquarius, this is Debs and this is your reading for May 2024. Aqua, it's lovely to be with you. Thank you guys for being here. Now, in meditation, I actually saw 3 people having a bit of an uncomfortable, rather intense conversation. It felt as if there was a couple here, possibly parents, but could have been 2 bosses and 1 other person. The 2 older people were sitting in an almost fake, optimistic type energy. They were trying to keep the atmosphere very light, very positive, but they could tell that the person they were talking to was not themselves, very quiet. They didn't say very much, and this person wasn't smiling. They weren't getting into the conversation, and it was becoming really uncomfortable. Oh, gosh. Guys, I can't speak. This was a very challenging vision. I almost feel as if the 2 older people were trying to placate this younger person. Now, when I came out of meditation, I saw this younger person wandering around their home, feeling angry, really angry. They were crashing things around the kitchen. They were muttering to themselves. And they kept saying to themselves, whatever they say, however they package this up, it's simply really unfair. It's simply really imbalanced. I think I've got the short end of the stick. I don't think I should put up with this. But they kept talking themselves down again after this sort of intense emotion came out. But it's okay, it's all right. I'm just going to have to cope with it. I'm just going to have to deal with it because they were trying to do the right thing. But it kind of leaves me in a really difficult situation. So, Aqua, oh my goodness, I'm trying to explain to you the emotion. I feel as if these 2 older people were just doing everything they could to keep things light. Well, yes, nothing we can do about it. This is what's happened. And yeah, we totally understand. It's difficult for you at the moment. Maybe things will improve. Whereas the younger person wanted these 2 older people to say, we're going to help you because we feel we should, because we've helped somebody else. But they weren't saying that at all. It's as if, sorry, but we can't do anything more. And I'm feeling this knotted ball of tension in my sacral. So something's going on here, guys. Something's going on. Okay, let's get into this. 4 minutes in. The deck that I'm using is the Sanctus Concordia. Had to think there. Everything you need is down below. Yeah, guys, I am feeling angry. I'm feeling this is unjust. I'm feeling this is unfair for you somehow. Okay, I'm now hearing this person say to themselves, it wasn't my fault they got themselves into trouble. Why should I have to pay? Okay. Oh, guys. All right. All right. Whew. Let's calm the energy down. Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. This is May 2024. Okay, I'm hearing property. I'm hearing property and I'm hearing this is really unfair. Okay. Aquarius, you may feel that maybe your parents have given a younger sibling or an older sibling a house of substantial value. And it might be that person is living in the house and, you know, they have no plans in moving out or selling it. And this is you thinking, okay, well, obviously that's going to be their house. But what does that leave me with? And I don't know why. So guys, this could be inheritance. Yeah, guys, this could be inheritance, something like that. I'm hearing it was supposed to be split equally and it's not, and I'm angry. Okay, Magician. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini energy. Aquarius, I'm hearing I need to manifest justice. Okay. This needs to be made right somehow. But I'm hearing they don't really want to talk about it because obviously they know that whoever this is has given someone something of massive value, and so they can't then afford to give the other person the same thing or the same amount. And there's a massive undercurrent of anger. It's really not fair. It's just not fair. But there must have been a reason, Aquarius. Michael's saying stop and cut. Okay. There must have been a reason. Must have been a reason. Okay. Wow, guys. Yeah, Four of Swords. Aquarius, it's as if you've left this conversation. You might have had a recent chat with these two older people. I think you are the younger person that feels this is unjust. You're trying to calm your energies. You're trying to tell yourself it's okay. I shouldn't feel angry. I should just accept this. But you can't get it out of your head that this is just not right. It's not right, Aquarius. Now, guys, this could even be you having a conversation with your parents. You could have got divorced and your wife has been awarded the house, but maybe she was codependent and maybe you forked out for all the mortgage payments and you're furious. I'm hearing she didn't lift a finger in her life and she's been awarded this house. Okay, so I could be connecting with two groups of Aquarians. I'm feeling this knotted ball of upset and anger deep down, and I'm feeling very emotional. Whoever this is feels they've been duped, feels as if they've just been left. You get on with your life. We had to help this person. Or, well, I'm sorry, but that's just the legal process or the way things go or what was written in the will. But Aquarius, you just feel this is just so not right. Just not right is what I'm hearing. Six of Wands. You were hoping for some kind of victory and success, that if you had a talk with these two older people, could be family members, parents, whatever this is, they would have tried to make amends to bring balance to the situation. But I don't think they did. From the vision of the conversation, what I get here is they tried to smooth things over with you. Oh, well, yeah, sorry about that, Aquarius. Well, there's nothing we can do now. I'm sure you'll be fine. And this is you a little bit shocked. Okay, I thought you were going to try and make this fair. No, you're obviously not. You're basically saying, we don't really want to talk about this anymore. Aquarius, okay. Whoever this is for, Five of Swords in the past. You felt, Aquarius, as if somebody got away with something and they were a bit sneaky. After that time, they may have distanced themselves, or if this is your energy, Aquarius, you may have rushed towards someone to have a very straight conversation. Well, hang on, before you do this, this doesn't seem to be fair to me. But whatever the outcome, it left you in a very difficult situation. It might have been almost out of your hands. And you went into hermit mode thinking, all right, well, what do I do now? Do I try to fight against this? Do I play along with people that are trying to be super nice to me with a hope that they're going to be conducive to making things balanced? Or do I sort of get on with my life and leave them behind thinking, well, that was really unfair, So I guess I'm on my own. But Aquarius, whatever this is, you're angry. I'm just feeling anger here. 5 of Cups, you can't believe it. It's as if they did not deserve it. They didn't deserve it. So why should they benefit? When I'm the one that's done the hard work, when I'm the one that has struggled, why should they benefit? Yeah, Aquarius, you're angry. Michael's calming my energies down because I'm feeling this wave of upset. You know, when you don't know whether to yell at someone or whether or not you want to burst into tears, you're just feeling it's simply unfair. Okay, right. In the immediate future, 4 of Wands. Aquarius, you could indeed be talking to someone about stability and a property. Interesting. 4 of Wands can be a structure. All right. In your fears, Page of Wands, fearing that if you broach the subject again, it's going to bring up a lot of angst. It's going to cause problems. There's going to be an argument. And it's as if you don't want to instigate an argument because you don't want to appear to be grabbing, you know, greedy. I want my fair share. You want to be emotionally understanding. I'm hearing about this. But whichever way you look at it, Aqua, it's just not right. It's not right. Okay. In the environment, 6 of Cups. This is someone talking about the past. This is also someone talking about children. This could be somebody, Aquarius, talking to you about the emotional stability of a family unit, whereas all you're thinking about is, yes, but you seem to have given an awful lot to that person and sort of left me hanging, is the energy. It could be parents have helped out one sibling but not the other, because one sibling was struggling more than the other. Or it could be, Aquarius, maybe you're a masculine and you feel as if it's not right that your wife is awarded the house just because you got a child, because maybe she never worked. And this is you just feeling upset about that. You know, she doesn't deserve to have the house. Mortgage is paid. She doesn't deserve it. Maybe there were issues in the marriage. I don't know, Aqua, she could have stepped out on you. Aqua, you're just very upset, whatever the situation. Whoever this is, though, is trying to talk to you about the past. If this is an ex-wife, Aqua, this is somebody saying, yes, but I'm the one that primarily looked after the child or the children, so I need the house. Or this could be parents placating a sibling, and the sibling is you, Aquarius, right? And saying to you, yes, but we felt your sister or brother was struggling. We felt that they needed more help than you, and we decided they should move into our second property. And they are now sitting in that second property and they're not wanting to leave, you know? They got their feet under the table, and this is you thinking, all right, well, that was supposed to be split between the two of us. What happens now? In your hopes, hoping to close out a cycle of just feeling hard done by, almost in victim mode, Aqua, and you hate to sit in that energy. You're also sort of the people's champion, Aquarius. You do look at the bigger picture. You are incredibly compassionate. So it might be that you do know that your wife brought up the child or the children, okay, and it wasn't easy. Or you may know that your sister or brother has been struggling. But whatever was awarded to this person, Aquarius, you feel was over the top generous, to the point where it seemed a bit ridiculous. It's just made you feel pushed out. But for some reason, Aquarius, you're having to play nice to this couple or to your ex-wife. You're having to just stick a smile on your face. Everything's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with this. When you may feel very screwed up and angry. But there's nothing you can do about it. You know, your parents are your parents. You love your parents. You don't want to disconnect yourself emotionally from your parents because they may have done the best they could at the time. And you don't want to cause a massive problem with your ex-wife because you want to be able to see your kids. You know, it's that sort of situation. The outcome. Okay. Aquarius. This card changes everything because we have the 10 of Cups. I think whatever your situation, the person that made the rules is going to ensure that this is rebalanced. Now, it could be that after careful consideration, if you're speaking to a lawyer about a divorce case, the lawyer says, yes, the wife needs to have a property to bring up the child, but we've actually decided she's got one child. She doesn't need a 3 or 4 bedroom house. So the house will actually have to be sold. And this is you thinking, thank God, because that's fair. It could be that if this is you having a rather awkward conversation with parents, or even talking through a will, inheritance, someone here who has power, I'm also hearing power of attorney, interesting, may say, you know what, we've looked at the situation and we do understand that it is totally imbalanced. There wasn't anything we could do about it at the time, or great Aunt Nellie wanted this person to have that property. Whatever this is going to be rebalanced because everyone's going to come together and sit in the 10 of Cups. Okay? So justice will be done, Aquarius, in the future. Now, I feel this reading has come out because there's a danger here, whoever you are, that this could get very, very unpleasant. There could be harsh words spoken. It could even break up a family dynamic. There could be an awful lot of resentment. What I think the divine is saying, Aquarius, is cool it, bide your time, because justice will be done. Okay? Justice will be done. Everybody is going to sit in the 10 of Cups in the future. It's going to be balanced. But for now, Aqua, you're angry. You're trying to push your emotions down. You're trying not to let it affect you. But this resentment keeps bubbling up. And you can't help it. You can't help it. So, Aqua, clarification for you, Ace of Swords. Aquarius, you may think this is totally done, as in the will is written, there's nothing we can do, or the judge has awarded my wife the house, nothing we can do, or parents have already awarded a property to a sibling and they're sitting in the property, so what else can I do? You think it's already done and it's over with and you're just going to have to cope with disappointment, but it's not. It's not done, Aqua. No, Hierophant. This is someone looking at a process, a traditional process. This is also about community and family and maybe for some of you, marriage. There could be a Taurian in the mix here who is going to help you, Aquarius, balance the scales. Could be a father, could be a mother, could be a member of your family, could be a great aunt or a grandparent. It could be a brother, someone here is going to help you balance the scales, because whoever this is realizes this is unfair. Whoever is sat in the Six of Cups, I think this is someone actually trying to placate you, whereas you can't get it off your mind that somebody's got the house, you know, somebody's got this large thing of value and you haven't. And why not? You know, it's that sort of thing. Whoever this is, okay, is sitting in the Two of Pentacles. Aquarius, this is someone who's trying to smooth things over for now, but I have to say it is on their mind that this is unfair on you. It is unfair. I think behind the scenes, they're trying to juggle money in order for this to be balanced sort of 50-50, because at the moment it feels as if one person's sort of got 75%, you might have got 25% or nothing. And whoever this is working hard behind the scenes to make it right. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. Okay, they may be working in partnership with someone else to help them balance everything out. They could be going to a lawyer to say, okay, well, this is what we want to do. Is this possible? If this is something like a sibling being awarded a house, it could be that this is someone, Aquarius, who's on your side, who's going to challenge that will and force that person to sell that property and give you half the equity. So that would be balanced, right? Now, Aqua, this could even be someone here who has been awarded a property just in name only to save against, I don't know, something like inheritance tax. And maybe some older people here, an older couple, decided that was the right thing to do at the time. We're going to award your brother this house, even though when we pass away, it's going to be for both of you, because then you don't have to pay inheritance tax. It could be something similar. But in that case, whoever the person is that's been awarded the house is under the impression that it's theirs. They own it. And if you don't get on that well with your sibling, it could become contentious. So, Aqua, what are you thinking about? You're trying to put on a brave face. You're trying to work hard, bringing in money. You may have had financial issues. And you're thinking very deeply about the situation. Six of Swords. Half of you feels like fighting against this. The other half of you, Aqua, just wants peace and calm. It's such a shame that it worked out that way because it is unfair, but I don't want to cause upset to those people that I love. Could be your kids if this is a divorce. It could be parents if this is a family dynamic. You're very conscious, Aquarius. You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings and you don't want to appear, again, I'm hearing grabby. You don't really want to go down that road. I'm feeling the energy here, guys. Yeah, Five of Wands. I mean, this is you moving to calmer waters, but every now and again, this anger bubbles up inside you. It is simply not fair. It's simply not fair. But with the energy of the moon, you're trying to keep that resentment under wraps because I'm hearing it's not going to help anyone. Ten of Wands. Aquarius, I don't know whether or not whoever you've been talking to assume you're in a very stable financial situation, because I don't actually think you are. You may have hidden the fact that you were relying on the outcome of a will or relying on half the equity of a house to give you some kind of stability. Maybe you've had job issues. Maybe you've been made redundant and didn't want anyone to know. Whatever this is, it's really affected you. Yeah, and with the Ten of Swords, Aqua, you feel betrayed. You actually feel betrayed. It could have been a situation where your ex-wife or your sibling, whoever's been awarded this property, I feel this is a property, maybe they played victim and you're angry because you didn't, you know. You just got your head down and you worked and you did the best you could, whereas this person may have turned on the tears or said, oh, I don't know how I'm going to cope, when you knew very well that they weren't in as bad a situation as you were. What happened in the past with the Five of Swords? I think you realised what was going on, and I think you very quickly left a meeting or left a conversation. You just detached and you isolated yourself because I almost feel that you were in shock. I can't believe that they've actually done that, or they've been awarded this, you know? Queen of Cups, okay. So Aquarius, this is you either as a female feeling a bit hard done by, sitting in your heart space thinking I shouldn't be angry, I shouldn't be upset, but I am. Or Aquarius, you may have been married to a Queen of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, who seems to have been awarded far more in your eyes than they deserved. But because it seemed to be final, you had no option but just to accept this and walk away. It's as if I don't think I've got any other option but just to say, well, okay, it doesn't seem fair, but if that's what's been organised, then who am I to put my hand in the air and say it's not right? You accepted it. But you were in two minds whether or not you should fight your corner for justice, is what I'm hearing. You walked away and you went straight into hermit mode. You went straight into hermit mode, Aqua. Nine of Wands. Not knowing what to do, not wanting to cause emotional issues for those around you, and feeling helpless. Feeling helpless, Aqua, you know? Yeah. Sleepless nights, Nine of Swords. Maybe for some of you, you may have been relying on a judge or a lawyer to say, okay, 50-50, and they didn't. Or you may have been relying on your parents or grandparents to make sure everything was fair and just, and they didn't. Aqua, very challenging. And it broke your heart. Because Aquarius, you know, you may not have wanted to broach the subject with those nearest and dearest to you, again, because you didn't want to cause pain for other people, your children or other members of the family, or you may have thought my parents did their best. Whatever this was, it broke your heart because you felt you couldn't do much about it. And you'd have to live with this knot of resentment inside you for the next few years, is what I'm getting. Guys, so what you're thinking about is a Five of Cups. Do I say something? Do I stick my hand in the air and say, hang on, this isn't right? But you don't want to appear to put the cat amongst the pigeons. You don't want to cause issues, problems, arguments in some kind of family dynamic. It's a very sensitive situation, Aqua. You're sitting there, Five of Cups, feeling incredibly disappointed. I can't believe this worked out this way, you know. And you're in half a mind to cause a problem. This is your anger coming to the surface. You're in two minds as to whether or not you should speak to the relevant person and say, I'm sorry, but I'm not happy about this. But again, you're not saying anything because you don't really want to have to do that. But inside, you're fuming, is what I'm getting. Yeah, inside, you're fuming. Messages of anger. I just want to tell them what I think. It's really unfair. It's really unjust. This shouldn't have happened this way. Why should I be left with next to nothing, whereas this person seems to have got everything? That's the energy. And goodness knows who I'm channeling, guys. You will let me know in the comments, I'm sure. Seven of Swords. You think someone's got away with something by playing victim somehow, and it's angered you. All right, my lovely Aquarians, don't worry. As I've said, I think justice somehow will be done with the Ten of Cups. But let's move through this. Let's move through the energies. We have the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. I believe I am dealing with a property of sorts. A property that's either been awarded to someone as part of a will, an inheritance. This could be a second property that was put in somebody else's name to save inheritance tax, and the person that's sitting in that property actually believes that it's theirs, which isn't correct. It could be this is a divorce procedure, okay? And this is a property that has been potentially, initially, awarded to an ex-wife. Whoever you are in the mix, Aqua, you're the one that feels this is unjust. So you're thinking about this property. Now, whoever is in the environment, it could be children. It could be your kids, Aqua, saying to their mom, oh, well, what's Daddy going to do now? Where's Daddy going to live? Oh, okay, he's going to have to live in a one-bed flat above a shop because we've been awarded the 3-bed house. I don't know. It could be, Aquarius, this is you speaking to parents or grandparents who are talking to you about the past. Well, we did this because of that. We did this because we wanted to save money on inheritance tax. Or we did this because your sister or brother was struggling. Whatever your situation, Aqua, this is a very intense conversation. And this is you trying to see the bigger picture, trying to understand why this happened, but wanting to know if anything can be done to sort of smooth everything over. Can this be made right somehow? Archangel Michael, when do we have the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups for Aquarius? Thank you, Michael. I'm hearing the 4th to the 11th of June. So Aquarius, this is around about a month's time. There's going to be a serious sit-down conversation with someone here. This is either family members, or this could be a divorce lawyer talking to you about child support, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's have a look at the Six of Cups. What's the energy of the person or people sat in the Six of Cups? They're talking about the past. They may be talking about children. The Star. Whoever this is, Aquarius, doesn't want there to be any rift in a family dynamic. This is someone who's consciously aware that you find yourself in a difficult situation because of this property being awarded maybe unfairly to someone else. I feel this could be a grandparent, could be one of your parents. It could be a divorce lawyer looking again at the outcome of a divorce, who's awarded what, and is saying to you, you know what, Aquarius, I don't think your ex-wife should get the 3-bed house. Because if you're giving her settlement and child support on top of that, you're not going to have any money to live. We don't actually think this is fair. Could be a divorce lawyer going back over the details of a divorce. Whoever this is saying, I don't want there to be problems, or I feel that if this is left, there's going to be a lot of resentment that could cause massive issues in the future. So this may be more like a family member. Let's have a look. Now, Aquarius, they're thinking of you. The star is your energy, okay? They're realizing this is not right. It's not right. Four of Cups. They know you're not happy, Aquarius. They know you're not happy. It could be before you were very supportive, you were very talkative, you were very optimistic, and now your energy is flat. You don't want to talk to this person or group of people anymore. You've emotionally detached because you feel somehow that you've been pushed out. Your feelings weren't important. That people didn't care, that this was simply unfair. Whoever this is not wanting any bad feelings within this family dynamic. So whoever this is, with the Two of Pentacles, is desperately trying to find a way for things to be balanced, right? Aqua. This is someone who may be juggling money. If somebody's been awarded the house, they may actually be deciding to take equity out of that house and give it to you. This could be somebody who's saying, all right, well, if we pull all the resources within this family dynamic and split it equally 3 ways, it could be a wife, the kids and you. It could be your parents and you and a sibling. This is someone who is realizing that something has to be done, because otherwise it's going to cause a lot of problems in this family. What are they saying to you, Aqua? Okay, Page of Cups. There could be talk about, well, we did this for the child, or we did this for the children. Or this person could simply say, look, I'm so sorry. I or we now see your point of view and we understand that something has to be sorted out here. Because with the Five of Pentacles, they're realizing that the result of this has left you in a financially depleted situation. Now, this could be a family dynamic who thought you were doing really well, sat in the Six of Wands, and what they're realizing now is you've been made redundant. You don't have a lot of your own financial stability, so you were relying on them being fair. Or it might be that your business has gone under, or it might be that you've had to pay a huge bill. This is someone who didn't realize that you had actually fallen on hard times, Aquarius, because they actually saw you initially hiding it with the energy of the Six of Wands, which is underneath there, right? Oh, Aquarius is doing really well. So, you know, if the other person is struggling, right, or there's a child in the mix, then we should protect the child, or we should make sure that the ex-wife is okay, you know. But whoever this is realizing that something has to be done, and they are trying to sort this. But Aquarius, just so that you know, it's not easy for this person, because this isn't somebody dealing with thousands of pounds. Whoever this is, Aquarius, is not managing a huge amount of money. It's substantial, but this is someone who's really going to have to think outside the box, because they don't want to be depleted themselves. Okay? If this is something like a will, inheritance, and estate, this could be grandparents that didn't have very much money, but there was one property which was worth a fair amount. But there may not be a lot of cash available. So they know you're sat in the Five of Pentacles, or what they're saying to you is, we're going to do our best to make this balance, but just so that you know, we don't have a lot of cash ourselves. Could be something like that. But they do know something has to be done. What is this person's energy? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Aquarius, if you think this person sat on a lot of cash, they are not. Could be parents, could be grandparents. If this is a divorce case with the energy of the Four of Pentacles, they've been holding back in talking to you about this because they want to make sure that everyone involved has got enough money to pay the basic bills. I want to make sure I can pay for my child's, I don't know, schooling, sporting activities, college in the future. So this is someone who is consciously aware that there's not a great deal to go around, but they're going to do their best. What are they going to say to you, Aqua? Yeah, they've been in deep thought about this, in deep thought. Could be an air sign, could be an earth sign. They have been trying to figure out how to balance the scales. The Hangman, could be a Pisces. This is someone, Aquarius, who believes that you've sacrificed in your life. This is someone who is also seeing the bigger picture, and what they're realizing is if this is not made right, this could actually tear a family apart. And they really don't want that to happen. So this is, say, a mother or father who doesn't want there to be a huge issue between siblings. This could be grandparents who don't want to feel as if they favoured one grandchild over the other, something like that. This could be someone who was saying to you, Aquarius, you know, we don't want you to feel resentful about the fact that your ex-wife's got this and you didn't get very much, because eventually it's going to affect your relationship with your children. This is someone consciously aware they want to do what they can. Okay, Empress. So Aquarius, this could be about a wife, a mother, or this could be a parent or a grandparent, possibly female. This could be an older woman who might head up a family, or this is about an older woman. What are they saying, guys? Okay, Temperance. So this could be a Taurus or a Libra or a Sagittarian who is trying to calm things down, because they may know, even though you may have tried to hide it, Aquarius, that you're inside very angry about this. What they're saying is, please give us time, because behind the scenes, we're trying to make this right. We want both of you, or all of you, to have what is fair and just, so no one gets more than the other person. That's what I'm feeling. What are you saying, Aqua? You're talking about this property. I'm sorry, guys, it sounds specific. That's what we've got. This is a property that has been awarded maybe to one person and not to the other, or this is someone who is upset that because someone's been awarded so much money, they can't actually afford to support themselves. And Aqua, this is you. You're having issues now. The Fool. Okay. Aquarius, you may say to this person, I just feel like a fool, because obviously I didn't see this coming. There may be a tendency to say to this person out of pride, it's okay, I can manage on my own. If you feel you did the right thing in awarding the property to that person, or if you feel you did the right thing in putting that property in this person's name, then I can survive on my own. There's a tendency, Aqua, that during this conversation, you're going to feel so cross about this that you're going to simply say to this person, it's fine, I'm all right, you do what you want to do. Yeah, you enjoy the money, you enjoy the property, I'm fine by myself. I'm going to go back to my tiny studio, right? It's that sort of energy, guys. But what the divine is saying, Aqua, please don't do that, because this person really is wanting to balance things out with you. And if you let this resentment come to the surface and you have a massive argument and sort of turn your back, okay, but I'm never going to speak to you again, that sort of thing, then it could actually be to your detriment. Because if you do that, whoever this is may say, okay, fine, well, we were going to help you, but obviously if you don't want our help, then sure, we'll leave it. So be careful you don't actually cause yourself problems. Even though it's difficult, stick a smile on your face, grit your teeth, remain calm, and listen to what this person is saying. What else are you talking to this person about? Okay. The issue for some of you Aquarius that you've got here is because of what's happened initially, this one person receiving this property and you sort of being left out, or you feeling that you should have got 50% and you didn't, whatever this is. What you're saying to this person, and I feel this is actually a family member, is, well, I can't afford to support myself now. Because this has happened, I've got to move. I can't afford to pay my rent or my mortgage because I was relying on this. And if I'm not going to be receiving half of this value or half of this property, if it's not going to be equal, then I'm going to find myself in financial difficulties. So you are being honest with this person. You're telling them the truth. Because of this, I now find myself in a very difficult situation because you want them to know the facts. High Priestess. Aquarius, you may be tempted to speak your piece. It could be to a Pisces or a Cancerian, and then just to walk off. I don't want to stay here having a conversation with you. I'm going now, you know. But Aquarius, use your intuition and don't say anything you're going to regret. Because even though you don't know this at this point, this person is going to make sure that this is balanced. What are you saying, Aqua? Yeah. That actually, whatever happened here has caused you, behind the scenes, a lot of problems. Because unbeknown to this person, you were relying on this to be 50-50 in order for you to support yourself ongoing. What you're saying to this person is, I haven't moved out of my property yet. I'm standing at crossroads, but I know I'm going to have to leave because I was relying on this to be fair. And because I feel it's not fair, it's caused me to have to rethink my future, my financial future, and it's causing me a lot of anxiety. So Aquarius, you're not having an argument with this person because I don't think you want it to get to that point. You're consciously trying to sort of hold your tongue, but you do want this person to know that you're very, very stressed about this. Yeah. You're holding back from leaping forward in anger, and your person can sense it. But it's right there under the surface. It's as if you're waiting for this person to say, we may not be able to do anything. And this is you thinking, if they say that, I'm going to lose it. Aqua, you could be talking to a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. You don't want this to get acrimonious. It's the last thing you want. You're not wanting to cause problems. You simply want justice. What are you saying to this person? Anything else? Yeah, but you are at crossroads in your life. Financially, things aren't good. And whatever happens here, you feel that the result will be you would have to leave. You'd have to leave an area. You'd have to move out of where you're living because you simply can't afford it. So what is the energy between these two people? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. This person is going to try their best to make this right. They are looking at finances. You know, how much can we pull together to give Aquarius to make this fair and just? Aqua, if this is you facing a divorce settlement, this is you thinking, well, I made 7 years of mortgage payments on this property. You know, it's not right that the whole thing is given to my ex-wife. If this is more of an inheritance thing, then Aqua, this is you thinking, well, I've got savings, but they're not going to last very long because I was hoping for a little bit more, you know? I was hoping that this was going to be 50-50, and it's not. So what you're hoping for, Aquarius, is that this whole situation is closed out and that everyone is happy with the outcome. That's actually what you hope for with the world. Now, let's have a look at the Ten of Cups. There may be a family meeting, okay? Or Aqua, if this is some kind of divorce, it's going to be you, right? Your lawyers, your ex-wife and kids or child. There's going to be a big meeting, and I think everything is going to be discussed out in the open. So Aquarius, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Yeah, okay, Seven of Wands. You're tired of the situation, Aquarius, but it's playing on your mind. And I have to say, when this meeting starts or this family gathering comes together, you are feeling a bit defensive, okay? You are feeling a bit defensive. What are you thinking about? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I feel that what you're thinking about is, if there's no way around the situation, I'm almost definitely going to have to move, and I've got to try and get a lump sum of money together in order for me to be financially stable in the future. And this is you stressed because you don't know how you're going to do that. Okay, what is going to be discussed? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. This is a will, this is an inheritance, this is a divorce settlement, this is about money. This is about money. Ace of Wands. Someone here has come up with a bright idea. Aqua, okay? Somebody here has come up with a bright idea and is going to speak their truth. Now, this could be a lawyer, King of Swords. This could be somebody who is overseeing a will, an inheritance. This could be a family member. But this is a masculine who is going to sort of lead the talk during this family gathering or in this meeting. What is this person saying? That either, Aqua, they know how much you've put into the situation in the past, financially maybe, or this is someone who's saying, you know, we know how hard you're working. We know that it's not easy for you. Okay. And we just want to make things right. Knight of Cups is we don't want there to be any issues in the family going forward. Or this is a lawyer saying we understand that this is a sensitive situation and we want to make sure this is fair and just for everyone involved. I'm hearing including the children, the grandchildren. So for some of you that's relevant somehow. What else are they saying? Two of Swords. Once this has been discussed and agreed upon by everyone involved, this person is saying this will not be revisited again. This is absolutely final. No going back on this. No alterations. This is a done deal. Okay? All right. Wow. The Emperor. So Aquarius, I feel the Emperor is either you Or I feel the Emperor is an older masculine who may have sought legal advice and has come up with what they think is the ideal solution. Whatever this solution is going to create balance financially, is going to make things fair. Okay? Yeah. Wow. It might be a shock, Aquarius, all right? It may not be what you expected. I think this is going to be a pleasant surprise. The Six of Pentacles is whoever the Emperor is. Could be an older member of the family, could be a divorce lawyer, whoever this is, somebody managing an estate. They are saying this has to be 50-50, no other way around it. So if somebody's been awarded a house, then this person may say, we want the house to go on the market. We're going to sell the house, and whatever equity comes out of the house is going to be awarded to both parties. That's it. 50-50. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. And that's the only way that we can resolve this. And this should completely transform the situation. So there is no animosity between anyone involved in this. No bad feelings, no resentment, no arguments in the future. This is fair. So Aquarius, what they're saying is when this property is sold, it will be divided equally, okay? Yes, and you will receive a lump sum of money, which is equivalent to half the value of this property minus any mortgage, right? Half the equity, or if the mortgage is paid off, half the value of the property. They hope that in doing so, it's going to pull the family unit back together again, and there is no one that can turn around later on down the line and say, this is unfair. So whether or not this is a family member, somebody managing a will, a divorce lawyer, whoever this is, they are saying, having thought about this, we're going to make sure that this is done. Now, if, for instance, there is a sister or a brother in a property, then they will have to move out of that property and use 50% of the money they're going to get from that property to purchase something new. The other half of that money, that 50%, is going to be given to you, Aquarius, for you to do with what you will. Whether or not it's for you to stay where you are, to clear your mortgage if you have a mortgage, or whether or not this is you taking that lump sum of money and moving to purchase something yourself, that's up to you. This is what they're planning on doing. It's going to take organisation. Whoever has to move out of the house isn't going to like it. But whoever this is conscious that unless this is resolved, it's going to cause an ongoing rift in this family dynamic in the future. And they don't want that. Wow, guys, sorry, this is a long reading, but this is for someone. Yeah. Aquarius, you're going to go from sitting in the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles to sitting in the Nine of Pentacles. Much more financially stable with options in front of you. Yes, Aqua. Options in front of you. You can now move. You're going to feel more relaxed. No problems. Yep. And there will be celebration in the family unit. Okay. This is all of you getting together. Okay, it's done. Let's open a bottle of wine. Let's celebrate because this is now fair. This is now fair, Aquarius. I've just seen 1123, 1111. That's about stability. Yes, it's now fair. Oh, wow. And we have justice. Justice would have been done, Aquarius. Beautiful. Beautiful final card to end your reading. So guys, I'm going to leave the reading there. I really hope that it's helped you. You're going to move forward onto a new cycle, Wheel of Destiny, Aqua, with no problems in the future. Everything's going to settle down, and you may look back and think to yourself, thank goodness I didn't lose it and cause massive arguments with those involved, because it would have been very, very difficult. I could have made this really awkward for myself. So guys, I'm leaving the reading there. Let me know if this is your story. Let me know in the comments. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Aqua.